Welcome back to my channel. Today is a little bit of a different day. I'm calling it my girly pop day. It's a little bit of an adventure day. So essentially I'm taking myself out on a date. It's been a while since I've had some solo time, and sometimes I just really need that to recharge. So for sure on my list, we've got thrifting, some coffee or tea or something tasty, maybe boba. And I'm thinking perhaps I'll go last but not least to the movies, because I've only been on a solo date once to the movies, and I really want to see Mean Girls, but Omar doesn't like musicals and I know he's not going to enjoy it. So I think I might take myself out on a little movies date. But that being said, I'm going to bring you along to all of the above with me. Let's go on a little girly pop adventure. Okay, who is ready for the haul? So I found something for the house, which I wasn't anticipating, but they're these like official certified prints from Pantone, and they had 3 of them. And I actually really like how all of the colors look together. And I've been working on getting art for our new house, and I was thinking they would look really good stacked on top of each other above the toilet in our bathroom. I really want to have like a super artsy home, and I just think this like color scheme is really cool, and like, I don't know, it's a vibe, right? But I mean, they were $2.99 each. I don't know, if I don't end up liking how they look like without a frame or whatever, it's not that big of a loss. For books, I actually ended up finding so much at this one. I usually don't find that much. This is like the Goodwill I go to the most in Tucson just because it's closest to me, but it's really hit or miss with books. Immediately, I found The House in the Pines, which is a book that my book club, the Moody Readers Book Club, read and loved. It's a Reese's Book Club pick. Like, I'm just obsessed with this book, and she's coming to the Tucson Festival of Books. I actually already have a copy of this book, but my friend who's coming with me doesn't. So I immediately texted her and I was like, do you want me to buy you this book? And she was like, yes, please, thank you. So I got her that book. I've been wanting to read this one, and it was so nice to be able to cross-reference on my phone to check what books I had and didn't have with my like library app, because I've seen this book so much I couldn't remember if I owned it or not, but I did not, so I snagged this one. I've been wanting to read more of the thrillers by this author. I hear good things. I did read The Couple Next Door, and I remember really liking that one, so I'm excited for another one. I don't love the sticker on here, but I feel like it's one that I can get off with a hairdryer. I've also heard really good things about this book, plus it's just really pretty, and I love when books have deckled edges. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I am a fan. This is another author who's actually coming to the Tucson Festival of Books. These stickers look like I might struggle to get them off, so wish me luck, but I just hear she's amazing, and now I have a copy of her book for her to sign. And then last but not least, an old school Reese's Book Club pick back when they had the old logo. I'm slowly working on reading my way through her entire book club list, so I'm glad to have found another one and to have found it in a nice floppy paper bag. So I grabbed that alongside this beautiful leather trench coat. I have not broken my 75 hard buy band for the style challenge. I really loved this jacket, and honestly, if it would have fit me, like on my body the way I wanted it to, I would have probably broken the band just for this jacket, but it's a little too short on the sleeves for me and a little too snug. So I texted one of my friends who I just feel like would adore this coat, and sure enough, she wanted it. So I picked this one up for a friend, and that's the haul. All right, so next up, I think we're gonna grab something to drink, a little refreshment. See you in the next clip. Good, how are you? Medium iced peach green tea.
Medium iced peach tea.
That shirt is cool. I've never seen those.
Thank you so much. I know. It's kind of hot today, but I'm like, it's worth it.
It's worth the vibes to sweat a little.
I know, seriously. I'm like, I want to look okay.
I know.
Is that a tip or
Yeah, of course.
Peach green tea for
Perfect. Thank you.
Have a good one, thank
You too. Okay, I am at the second Goodwill of the day. This one I remember I've been to before. I didn't really have good luck with books, but I randomly found workout clothes here. Since I'm still on the 75 hard style challenge, I'm doing a no buy on that challenge, so I can't buy any clothes, shoes, accessories. And I am going to look at books and house goods and see what we find. I also did buy that movie ticket, and I bought it for my favorite movie theater since it's a date for myself. Omar prefers the bigger screen the better. I don't really care. I prefer the dine-in movie theater, so since it's just me, myself, and I'm gonna go to the dine-in movie theater. All right, come on, let's go. What is the sky right now? I love all the pinks and purples. All right, it's nighttime, so I'm gonna try to keep the lights on in the car, but the haul is very random right now, and I kind of love that for us. So I saw this giant leather book, and I was so curious to see what it was because the spine looks exactly like the Easton Press books that I have, and so does this design. So it has some guy's name on it, which says Kevin, which I think is funny because it makes me think of Minions. But I was thinking I have an area on the opposite side of my shelves where I stack the giant trunk where my unhaul books go, and then it has like different types of suitcases on top of it, and I've been wanting to make it a little bit taller. And I think that this would just be perfect because it has storage and it's really nice. It was only $3.99, and I can put like bookmarks in here or any of that kind of like little knick-knacky things. Like I have a little ring light, like stuff like that that looks ugly can go in here and look cute. So I'm actually really excited about this. I feel like this is so random. I wouldn't have really noticed it before, but I went in thinking about what do I need in my library and really looked around like the home goods area. I found another thing for the house. I just think this is gonna, okay, just bear with me. I think it's gonna look really cool on the like bathroom counter. I want to put like my rings and my bracelets on it and just test it out. If it looks bad, we'll just donate it again and continue the cycle. But I think it's gonna look really cute. I like this. This is also $3.99, so we're doing well. And then everything else was just books. I picked up, let's see, 4 different books. It's such a game changer being able to check my library app while in the store, because usually sometimes I pass on certain books because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have this, and then I found out later I didn't have it, but I just see covers so often online. Sometimes I get a little confused like which books I have. So first up is The Push. This is a GMA book club pick I'm very excited about. This cute romance. I might have read this on NetGalley, but I definitely don't own a copy of it. The Cactus, like I said, I'm still collecting Reese's book club picks, so I'm super excited for this one. Plus I love anything with a desert theme, being, you know, an Arizona girly. And last but not least, I usually try to avoid book of the month copies and I prefer paperbacks, But where I have all of my book of the month books together, I keep them in a rainbow order of the little icons, and I'm lacking in like the warm color scheme. So I wanted to read this anyways, plus it has like this orangey gold color, so perfect. That was the haul. I'm at Savers now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to film while inside because it is a Monday, which means it's half off, so it gets a little busy. But if I can, I will. But I'm really hoping we find some cool books because half off is great. But that does also mean I feel like that they overprice a little bit because they know that a lot of people come in for the half off days.
Look at the book puzzle.
Okay, we got 5 books. The total was just over $8 because everything was half off, but it's also buy 4, get the 5th one free. So I'll show you the haul of the books in the car. I also saw some of the same people that I saw at the other thrift stores at this thrift store, and we totally just made the weirdest, awkwardest eye contact. I hate when that happens.
Hannah said quickly. Me neither. Aria and Emily said at the same time.
Okay, first I got Somebody's Daughter, Ashley C. Ford. I really noticed that their fiction section was really lacking, but they had some decent ones in the memoir area, so I'm guessing that their fiction gets picked over pretty quickly. I have, however, seen A Simple Wild all over the internet and been wanting to read it. This one is a nice floppy paperback, so I'm pretty hyped about that one. This one is kind of interesting. It's Quit Like a Woman, the radical choice to not drink in a culture obsessed with alcohol. And as of the time of this filming, I have not drank for over 100 days. Omar and I got really hungover last time I was in LA, and it just didn't feel good, and we wanted to start taking better care of ourselves and our health, so we decided to just like see how long we can not drink for. So we haven't been drinking, we've been working out more, eating better, and just taking care of ourselves. We are going to Germany in the summer, so I know we both want to drink beer there, but it's become such a less like big part of our lives and we feel so much better. And I don't know, I'm very curious about this book in particular, and to hear her story about, you know, why our culture is so obsessed with drinking and just some different perspective. I also did read Drinking Games, which was very, very good. That one's also a memoir. And then I found this interesting thriller, My Husband's Wife, by Jane Corey. I'm just gonna read you the back of the synopsis here because that's what like hooked me in. I wasn't gonna get it, but I saw the Target sticker and I was like, all right, so it's kind of new. And then I picked it up and it says, when young lawyer Lily marries Ed, she's determined to make a fresh start and leave the secrets of the past behind. Then she takes on her first case and meets Joe, a convicted murderer to whom Lily is strangely drawn, and for whom she will soon be willing to risk almost anything. But Lily is not the only one with something to hide. Her next-door neighbor Carla may be only 9, but she has already learned that secrets are powerful things, and that they can get her whatever she wants. When Lily finds Carla on her doorstep 12 years later, a chain of events is set in motion that can only end one way. I don't think that that's written in like the best way. I feel like it could have been written better, but like that concept is very unique and I've never read anything like it, so I got excited. And then the last book was another book of the month pick. I've just really been wanting to read this one. I've seen it around a lot, The Two Lives of Lydia Bird. I've read like one or two of Josie Silver's other books, so I'm curious about this one. Two Lives, Two Loves, One Impossible Choice. So all of these for just under $9, which is pretty great. I'm pretty excited about that. So that'll be it for the thrifting and the book hauls, but now we have to go to the movies because my movie is starting in like 45 minutes, but we've got like a 20-minute drive and I like to get there a little early, especially because it's the dine-in movie theater. All right, and by we I mean me. I'm at the movies. I'm gonna go see Mean Girls and I'm super excited to watch it and to tell you my thoughts after. I got here a little bit early, but that's totally fine because your girl has to pee after drinking her green tea and chugging it. I hate using thrift store bathrooms if they have them. So we are at Roadhouse Cinemas and I think I'm gonna get pizza if they've got it on the menu. Wonka is another contender of a movie I want to see. Wonka and Poor Things I'm very curious about. So those will be on the list soon. But for today, we gotta go see my girl Renee.
Our website for more details. From our Roadhouse family to yours, thank you for choosing Roadhouse Cinemas.
So I just got out of the Mean Girls movie and it was honestly like it was cute and I liked it, but I don't think I would ever watch it again. Like it wasn't as good as I hoped it would be. It definitely had all the nostalgic feels. And I really do think that Renee Rapp killed it. I really like her as Regina. She killed it with being like the mean, evil bitch character. But Katie Heron does not live up to like the role. And I don't know, I just feel like her singing voice like was distracting, and then I feel like Christopher Briney is a great actor and he's totally like a heartthrob in his own way, but like he's not the Aaron Samuels type heartthrob. Like I think they needed someone that's like a bit more of like a jock. Like he kind of seems like the kid that's like a little bit of a stoner and sleepy, but like he's privileged and rich and hot, but like he kind of skates by in life, you know? Like I feel like his character was just too different, and I don't feel like Regina would have liked him. Like I don't know, I didn't really get that, but I do like him as an actor in general. I just think he might not have been the right person to play Aaron Samuels, but I don't know. It was good, it was great when it was Regina on screen, and I'm glad I watched it. I had fun. Omar would have died having to watch that, so he would have if I would have asked him to, but I'm glad I didn't because I feel like it would have been a little painful for him. So fair enough, but I really enjoyed my solo date. I think today was really fun just to kind of like get to do things on my own timing. You know, you don't feel rushed, or you can be faster and just take your sweet time doing things on your own pace. And it's just nice to have some time to yourself, listen to your audiobooks in the car, and to just do you know? So I hope you enjoyed coming along with my little girly pop adventure day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye friends.